This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is Art Attack. Hello there, welcome once again to Art Attack, the big art show that gives your eyeballs a shock. How old do you think this prehistoric fossil is? 2 million years? 3 million years? 10. 10 minutes old. Come and have a look at this. Now you need to draw a fish onto some cardboard and cut it out. So you've got a shape that looks something like that. Then cut the tail off, cut the head off, and you're left with the body. Then the idea is to snip slots in the body all the way along, just going 3/4 of the way up. Now, a quick tip, if you have trouble cutting cardboard, and soak it in water first. That's it, just being careful of my fingers there, and creating a sort of comb effect. Now, when you've done that, just turn it round and bend these prongs first one way, then the other. One way, the other, alternating them all the way along. And slowly but surely, you create a fish skeleton. Then take the head, bend that as well, like that, in the front, and then the tail, bend that over, and put that at the back. Doesn't matter if you rip it. Now, you know what happens to bones throughout the years? Well, they crumble. So, I'm just going to crunch them up a little bit. Again, it doesn't matter if it tears, just crunch it up. It all adds to the effect. Now, you know the way fossils are made? Layer upon layer of sand, soil, and rubble build up on top of a skeleton. Well, this fossil is made with layer upon layer of toilet paper. Now, I've got some PVA glue here. I've mixed it half and half with water. This is the squidgy bottle glue. It's actually school glue, isn't it? I'm just going to slop it on there, slop it all over the skeleton. Now, you don't need to stick the skeleton down to the board, because what happens is the toilet paper soaks in the glue and sticks the whole lot down, and you just paint the glue right across the top. You don't have to be neat. Now, the idea is to completely cover it with 3 or 4 layers of toilet paper, and when you've done that, it will look something like this. There it is. And while it's still wet, you don't wait for it to dry. You take some sand, and you literally sprinkle the sand all over your skeleton. That's it, just cover the whole lot. If you haven't got any sand, you could, of course, use some yellow powder paint. If you haven't got any yellow powder paint, see if you can borrow some flour from the kitchen. You could paint it yellow afterwards. There it is, completely covered. Then let that set for about 2 minutes, but no longer than that. Otherwise, all the sand soaks the glue up and it all falls apart. So after about 2 minutes, you're left with something that looks like that. And it's just a case of shaking off all the excess sand. And there you have a fossilized fish. Of course, you don't have to do a fish. Leave the tail off, make the body a bit longer, and do a fossilized snake. Or make the ribs a bit bigger, and do a fossilized dinosaur. Or draw around your hand onto some card, cut it out, bend it, and do a fossilized human hand. And you know, you don't have to use sand. Watch this. Try some glitter. A fossilized showbiz snail.
So put down lots of cardboard, PVA glue, toilet paper and sand, and you can make things look thousands of years old. Don't you think it makes me look so much younger?